The criminal case against Karen Reed is officially over. The jury cleared her of murder and manslaughter charges in the death of her boyfriend, John O'Keefe, as she was convicted of driving under the influence. WBZ's Kmitt is in Dedham, where the scene outside the courthouse is very different today.
Pink confetti scattered on the sidewalk and barricades gone from the Norfolk Superior Courthouse. Today, an eerie calm compared to the crowd that packed this street just yesterday, cheering after Karen Reed was found not guilty of her most serious charges.
Murder in the second degree. What say you? Is the defendant at the bar guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Reed was acquitted of second-degree murder and leaving the scene of a deadly crash, leaving the courthouse with just a misdemeanor OUI conviction, sentenced to 1 year probation.
No one has fought harder for justice for John O'Keefe than I have and my team.
Reed supporters embraced each other in relief and joy, with tears streaming down most of their faces.
What brought you to near tears when the verdict was read? She's free. Karen Reed could be any one of us. She could be any one of us. You know, the evidence was not there. The evidence wasn't there. And I can't even express to you how it feels amazing on one end, and on the opposite end, you know, we still need to figure out what happened to John.
It was disgusting. The family heard it. It was disgusting.
The O'Keefe family appalled by the celebrations. They left the courthouse privately and gathered down the street. John O'Keefe's college friend, John Jackson, spoke with us after the verdict.
Johnny deserved much more than this. He just deserved much more than this.
Free Karen Reed! Free Karen Reed! Free!
The number of Reed supporters only increased since her first trial, which ended in a mistrial in July of 2024. This time, jurors heard from 49 witnesses over 8 weeks and saw more than 200 pieces of evidence. On Wednesday, Reed thanked her supporters for donating more than $1 million to her legal fund over the last several years.
Just thank you to my supporters. They pulled us through on their backs. Thank you.
But Karen Reed's legal fight isn't totally over yet. The O'Keefe family has filed a civil suit against her and the 2 bars that her and John were drinking at that night. They're asking for over $50,000 in damages. In Dedham, I'm Kmitt, WBZ News.
And just moments ago, the colonel of the state police released this statement on the Reed verdict. Colonel Jeffrey Noble writes, in part, "The events of the last 3 years have challenged our department to thoroughly review our actions and take concrete steps to deliver advanced investigative training, ensure appropriate oversight, and enhance accountability. Under my direction as colonel, the state police has and will continue to improve in these regards." Members of the state police were disciplined for their actions during the first Reed trial, most notably the lead investigator, Michael Proctor, who was fired. Karen Reed's 2 trials put the community in Canton in the national spotlight and left many divided. Residents there tell us people have come to visit the restaurants and bars mentioned in the case and to see the Fairview Road home at the center of the trial. Over the past 4 years, town meetings grew heated and residents voted to audit their own police department. People we spoke with say they're ready to put the whole ordeal behind them.
Get both sides, people that were related to both sides of the story, and people are very aggressive about it.
I think we just want to put it past us. Again, it was a tragic situation for everyone involved, especially John O'Keefe, and I think we're just ready to move on.
And moments after yesterday's verdict, Canton town leaders released a statement as well, saying today's outcome may bring a sense of relief to some and continue to raise questions for others. We encourage members of the community to move forward together, treating one another with respect through civil, constructive dialogue.